First, introduction. Malaysia is one of global leader in Islamic finance, especially in Sukuk, or known as Islamic bond. Sukuk are Sharia compliant, asset-backed instruments that avoid riba, gharar, and mashir. Returns are based on profit from real estate, non-interest, making Sukuk attractive to ethic investors. This study compares suku issued by CIMB Islamic and Bank Muamalat in terms of performance, risk, and Sharia compliance. Second, research objective. Here are third research objectives in the case. First, to evaluate the financial performance of suku. It issued by CIMB Islamic and Bank Muamalat. It focuses on yield, profit distribution, and capital protection to determine the suitability for investor for seeking stable and halal return. The second objective is compare the risk management strategies. It applied in sukuk structure by both banks, including how they manage credit, market, and liquidity risk, as well as the use of Sharia compliance safeguard like Tagaful and reserve fund. The last objective is to examine the level of Sharia compliance and governance in sukuk issuance by analyze the role of Sharia as advisor council, as known as SAC, transparent of fatwa, and compliant throughout the structuring and reporting process.
For this slide, we compare the sukuk product offered by CIMB Islami and Bank Muamalat. CIMB Islamic use wakalah and murabahah contract with strong credit rating of AAA and maturity of 3 to 10 years. Meanwhile, Bank Muamalat offer long-term sukuk up to 99 years with higher coupon rate but without official rating. This table show annual coupon return from 2019 to 2024. We can see that CIMB Islami give a stable return around 4.1 to 4.35%. Bank Muamalat give a higher return over 6% but come with a higher risk. Each sukuk is suitable for different type of investor. CIMB Islamic safe suitable for investor who want stability, while Bank Muamalat is more suitable for investor who are okay with higher risk to get the better return. In summary, CIMB Islami offers safe sukuk with lower return and short-term maturity, while Bank Muamalat give a higher return but involves more risk due to the longer tenure and lack of rating. So investors should choose based on their own goal and risk tolerance.
In this section, we will present a product risk analysis comparing sukuk issued by CIMB Islamic and Bank Muamalat. We will focus on 4 key risks, which is credit risk, market risk, liquidity risk, and Sharia compliance risk. Each risk will be analyzed side by side to better understand the strength and limitation of each institution sukuk structure. First, we begin with credit risk, which refers to the possibility that the issuer fails to meet its financial obligations. CIMB Islamic holds an AAA credit rating, indicating very low credit risk and strong investor confidence. Its sukuk structures, which mainly wakalah and also murabahah, are simple and common in the market. The 7-year maturity also limits long-term uncertainty. On the other hand, Bank Muamalat is unrated and uses a more complex mix of contracts, including tawarruk and istismar. Its sukuk has a very long-term maturity of 99 years, which increases credit exposure. Therefore, CIMB is seen as a safer issuer, while Bank Muamalat may offer higher return but also give higher risk. Next is market risk, which refers to the fluctuation in sukuk value due to its changes in economic conditions or interest rates. CIMB has a shorter 7-year maturity that makes it less exposed to market volatility. Additionally, strong investor demand contributes to its price stability. In contrast, Bank Muamalat, that has 99 years sukuk maturity, is highly sensitive to long-term economic shift, interest rate, interest rate changes, and inflation. It may face larger price uh, it may face larger price swings and is considered riskier in terms of market behavior, although it may reward investors with higher yields. Next is market risk, which refers to the fluctuation in sukuk value due to its changes in economic conditions or interest rate. We're moving on to liquidity risk, which is the risk of not being able to sell sukuk quickly without significant loss in value. CIMB Islamic Sukuk is actively traded in secondary market and attracts a broad base of investors, institutional and also retail. Its shorter maturity also enhances marketability. In contrast, Bank Muamalat's long-term sukuk discourages resale and is less traded, making it harder for investors to exit early. Thus, CIMB offers higher liquidity while Bank Muamalat may tie investors for a longer period. We're moving on to liquidity risk, which is the risk of not being able to sell sukuk quickly without significant loss in value. CIMB Islamic Sukuk is actively. Lastly, we examine Sharia compliance risk, which is the risk that the sukuk might not fully adhere to Islamic principles. CIMB uses contract such as wakalah and murabaha supported by strong Sharia governance and oversight from its Sharia Advisory Council (SAC). Its structures are clear, widely accepted, and also audited. Meanwhile, Bank Muamalat uses more complex contracts like tawarruk and istismar, which require deeper Sharia monitoring. While both are Sharia compliant, CIMB Sukuk is generally seen as more transparent and lower risk in terms of compliance. Lastly, we examine Sharia compliance risk, which is the risk that the sukuk might not fully adhere to Islamic principles.
This conclusion highlights how CIMB Islamic and Bank Muamalat contribute meaningfully to the growth of the Islamic capital market in Malaysia. Through sukuk like wakalah, ijarah, and murabahah, they follow Sharia rules to avoiding interest, reducing uncertainty, and promoting risk sharing. CIMB Islamic is stronger in terms of sukuk volume and investor reach, while Bank Muamalat plays a key role in offering diverse and innovative products. Together, their efforts increase access to halal investment and help position Malaysia as a world leader in Islamic finance, while ensuring the instrument remain ethical, transparent, and low to moderate in risk. This slide provides key suggestions for those interested in sukuk investment. Sukuk from CIMB Islamic and Bank Muamalat are ideal for investors who prioritize ethical values, Sharia compliance, and are open to moderate risk instruments. CIMB Islamic, with its strong reputation, suits institutional and high net worth investors looking for stability. In contrast, Bank Muamalat offers a good entry point for smaller investors and those supporting emerging players. However, before investing, individuals must consider their financial goals, risk level, and familiarity with Islamic finance. Consulting with a financial or Sharia advisor is also encouraged to ensure that the investment aligns with personal and religious values.